right, so continuing our series of the DC animated universe in order, we are going to do the next one, which is the Underdwellers, a Batman the Animated Series episode. It debuted on October 21st, 1992. It is directed by Frank Power, and the story is by Tom Ruegger, and the teleplay is by Jules Dennis and Richard Mueller. So this is Batman versus the Fagin from Oliver Twist. So, Keith, what's your good on this?
The whole Oliver Twist story. I've always enjoyed that story, so I liked the way that went off, and then certain things I liked the way that they did play the fact that the light hurts kids' eyes. I thought that was really, they thought it through. That's all the good I have.
Okay. Brian, what was your good out of the episode?
I thought how they initially transitioned to the underground. I think they went with the water, going in the sewer, and then they followed it all down. I thought that was great. That's it.
Oh, okay. I'll begin by saying that this is my absolute least favorite episode of this entire universe, not just Batman the Animated Series. I think this is the worst episode that they have ever done.
So you got a lot of good, you're saying?
The only good that I came off with this was I thought when Batman went out and he hit the little thing, I think he hit something on the utility belt, and the dumpster was like camouflage for the Batmobile. I thought that was like absolutely one of the coolest. Like they should add that to the Batman mythos. I thought that was really cool.
That's one of my glees.
That was it. Wow. So, Keith, what was your bad?
My bad? I don't. The whole line, you play chicken long enough, you fry. I thought that was really horrible. And Batman just thinking there's leprechauns around. What? And that's all the bad I got. He's going to have it all, so you might as well just skip you.
Yeah, really. For me, bad was inconsistent animation. And I got that in the Hunt, too, so I'm not going to go into it until we go into that. But inconsistent animation. The animation was terrible. Batman getting tripped up by the rudimentary alarm. Oh, I tripped on a fucking tripwire and knocked over cans or whatever the fuck it was. I was like, are you kidding me, really? This is Bat fucking Man.
He's not used to low-tech stuff. He doesn't get it.
The alligators in the sewer, I thought is a horrible trope. And really, I thought that was weak storytelling to throw that in. And then even the alligators get the fucking drop on Batman. I don't know how the guy survived. He can beat the shit out of Superman, but if you weigh 140 pounds soaking wet naked, you can kick his ass anytime.
Alligators are bigger than that.
Well, the alligator, yeah, but every other villain, come on, Fagin isn't that big. And he beats the shit out of Batman through the whole thing and escapes. Really. Honestly, he's supposed to be a master of like 14 different kinds of kung fu and all that shit. And what does he do? Oh, I weigh 40 pounds and I live in a sewer and I beat his ass. Are you kidding me?
Batman's gotten soft. So.
Yeah.
All right. I hated pretty much everything about this entire episode. The opening and the part where the kid gets the gun. I was wondering if they were had to fit some sort of PSA into like an episode, and this was their requirements. I thought that the kid surfing on the subway, and then the kid with the gun in Wayne Manor. I thought that was like, oh, they're contractually obligated to do a PSA, so that's how they got it in there. Sewer King, there are villains, obviously Brian, Harley Quinn, Lockup, the way that they interpret villains, Mr. Freeze and Two-Face, they have made it out of the animated series into the actual comics universe and stuff like that. And I'm going to probably swear for the first time doing a podcast, thank fucking God Sewer King did not catch on and become an actual Batman villain. I think out of all the genius that came out of this episode, this was the worst stinking villain ever. And yeah, I despised everything about this episode. There's, as far as I'm concerned, everything was bad for me. So, Keith, what was your
I had a few ha's. My was Alfred not knowing how to raise kids, yet he raised Bruce and he raised Dick. So, I'm sorry, raised Richard Grayson. Don't want to get anything wrong on that. So, where is Robin? Where is he?
Yeah,
this is a perfect episode for him to go in undercover to bust this open. There's no Robin.
You know, you're falling into the same trap that Brian is here. You claim you don't like Robin, but you're always asking where he is.
Well, it's because the whole series makes no sense. He shows up one episode, then he's gone for like 40 episodes, and he pops back in. Don't have him in there. You don't need him, obviously. Why do you have him in the series? How do they cook the turkey down in the sewer?
Oh, you took mine. All right, that was my law.
How?
I couldn't figure out how they cooked the four
It was
course
a beautiful turkey.
4-course Thanksgiving dinner in a sewer.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got mine there.
And my other one was, why does Batman have this display of guns? And it might be loaded. It's your guns. You don't know if it's loaded or not? What the fuck? Okay, that's my goal.
Okay, so I will say that we watched this a few weeks ago. So my notes would have been great.
Did the episode change?
Had we done it that week? Because I have things that I was like, what? The animation looked anime at the beginning. And then it quickly switches to like a 90s Saturday morning cartoon look.
This could have been one where they pieced together with a couple of different studios.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what when you told me that, and it makes sense now when I'm watching it, but I think that it's so inconsistent minute to minute that you just go, what the fuck?
You guys actually watch these, huh? I just sort of listen to them. It's like radio.
And then I have, how did he open the grate? Oh, there's a one where the kid goes up and they're hanging on the grate, but he opens it. How the fuck did you lift the grate with nothing to push on?
You got the bar up there, he just pushed it up. It all
it all
watch
makes
it
sense.
again, Mr.
Yeah,
Anime.
okay. Alfred saying, I know nothing of children.
Yeah.
Which is probably why the only child you've ever had to raise dresses up like a fucking bat and risks his life every night.
Don't forget Dick Grayson, too.
Well, yeah.
He dresses worse.
Like the 8th Doctor.
Where's the celery?
And then I put he fell in a hole, and I don't know who fell in the hole.
Batman does slide down
Batman! Batman fell in a hole. I'm like, how the fuck does he fall in a hole? He's Batman!
It was an off night. He got caught by the little arm. He got bamboozled.
Yeah, so did we.
All right. Well, was there any glee, gentlemen?
Yes.
I have glee. I actually liked Alfred and the kid part. I actually, maybe I'm just a big Alfred fan, but I thought that was kind of cool. It's very Home Alone sort of thing. I liked it. Growing up in that era, I did. I loved the Batmobile in the dumpster. I thought that was great. And, I actually like when Batman said later to the alligators. I actually chuckled.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. But okay, I'll
he goes
spot
later
you that one.
and he's talking to the alligators. I thought that was subtle but genius.
Okay.
Excellent. I missed that. And through the whole thing, I kept hearing Keith. And
I'm sorry.
no, he's got another Robin. He has a whole sewer full of Robins now. So that was my glee, was just thinking about that. I was like, oh my God, he's lying. This is like cannon fodder.
And the one kid was really good at swinging and grabbing things.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Frog.
All right. Well, actually, my glee got pulled out from under me. It was when the sewer king fell into the water with all the gators, and they made it look like they were going to eat him, and he actually ended up getting out of the thing and escaping or whatever.
They're his pretties.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
shut up. No. All right. So, star rating 0 out of 0 stars. Worst episode ever.
0 out of 0. That's 100%. Way to go.
You must have really liked it.
I give it 2.5 stars.
You know what? Just on the animation alone, I'd give it 1 star.
All right. That's what we think, guys. Let us know what you think. Thank you. Hello, friends. You know who here. Check out the Three Old Geeks podcast wherever finer podcasts are downloaded. Let us know what you think of the reviews in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe. Or else.